It should be recorded. So on this episode, chopping it up with my partner, like we always do. But this is gonna get a little personal about me. So, we always had this talk. So this my cat. Every time I need something, he pick up the phone. He ask, "Why do you do that too? Can you explain that to me?" Because they don't know. Every time motherfucker call you, you try to answer.
Because you gotta answer the phone, man. You never know what's going wrong, man. You gotta answer your phone, man. You never know what's going wrong, man. Answer your phone, man.
So one particular night I was going through some things. I called my partner.
In the wee hours.
And he answered, you know what I mean? Yeah, he answered for it.
Smaller body.
So going back to that little situation with like the shit I won with my mama, right? So she called, but she didn't call me. But she called somebody to see how I was doing instead of calling me. And I still felt some kind of way about that. Like, why you going around instead of coming directly to me?
She don't know how to figure your son you can break down.
Because I'm the son.
Who else was can she call?
The person she called, the chick on me, but she could call me directly instead of calling them.
But the person that she called, do they take care of her?
No.
Okay.
No. They have helped, but they don't like take care of her. But if she needed something, they have helped the best that they could. But it's not what you tell me is not their responsibility, basically.
Yeah, but help is an option, and if somebody do it, they do it. But if they don't do it, they don't owe it to it. So, you the son. It's gonna go through. It's gonna filter through other people because most people don't know how to talk to son.
That kind of makes sense.
How can I talk to my son? I have to go through somebody else to tell it to him another way because I might not say it right. Or
now she felt like I disrespect. Remember I told you we got to that little, and she felt like I disrespected her, so she don't know how to come.
Yeah, it might not come out right if if she said or if you say it. So say it through somebody else. Maybe they can relay it to you better.
But my thing is, why are you still holding on to that? You didn't even try to figure out why I was going through or said the things I said.
Nobody cares why. They just understand it happened. Whatever it is.
Well, her eyes, she considered it the disrespect.
Well, then she needs to learn how to talk about it. Because you can't just accept something and walk away with it and be mad about it if you never said nothing. So she got some work to do too.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's just about coming to an agreement. Like, how we gonna handle this?
I even mentioned therapy. I mentioned therapy before.
I mean, it might not always, therapy might not always work either. Cause you like, shit, we go to therapy. What are we therapy?
No, I'm talking about therapy as far as herself. Like, because I had to go to therapy to figure out what was going on with me. So maybe you need to go to therapy and try to talk to.
How long did it take you to go through therapy to get to the point in your mind to say, I'm getting ready to go through that?
How long I went through therapy?
How long did it take you to get to the mind frame to go through therapy?
That's a good question. To get just prepared to even go in there and talk.
That matters.
Oh, I'm not talking to. Can you just show your face? I'm not talking to myself, y'all. This is my partner. He heard. Okay. I'm not talking to myself. He heard. Yeah, we got some things we working on, but anyway.
Take time.
Okay, but yeah, I feel that. But damn, like you say, I'm the son. But she feel like you the parent, so I should.
Yeah, but being the son is everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? The moon and all that. So it's expected of a man. You see that photo right there?
Is that more what it is? It's especially because I'm the man.
Yeah, you see that photo?
With him holding the world up.
Okay, so if you can't do it, who else can?
Yeah, that's a deep picture.
So when they leave it up to you, you got to be able to do that. So that means you might have to do more.
I gotta be able to hold the world. What you gotta be able to hold the world on my fucking shoulders. What Lil say?
You know where we're going, though.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah.
You know, so that's all. And it's contradictory because that's America. Everything's contradictory.
Well, we just talked about it too, about the Trump and
you know damn well you ain't strong enough to do that.
World. Hell no.
Oh, you built like that?
I'm barely holding my own shit together.
Okay, but the expectations of man is that, especially when you're black. You're not the only one going through it as far as mama, manipulating your movement or, stepping into your program or deducting from your funds. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a couple.
Oh yeah, the tough that
I know a couple more people now that mama expect a lot out of them, but got other siblings and other children that very well live and walking around too that could provide, but they don't be called on because they're not dependable
or built that way. They already know they're not
built that way, or however you want to put it. They're not the ones to call on, but they got all the problem with everything.
Yeah, I mean, just like with my sister.
So
I feel that. Yeah, I understand now.
Got all the problem with everything, and like, come on, man.
But yeah, so yeah, she sent me a little message, and it said we should not hurt our mothers and disappoint our mothers and some other shit. And I was like, well, what about the kids? What about when you hurt the kids and disappoint the kids? We're not supposed to feel away.
Things are supposed to reciprocate. It's not supposed to go out and not come back. That's just the human nature. We expect to come back. Whether we talk about it or whatever, when you do something for somebody, man, you best believe somewhere down the line you expect that person to be able to help you. Period. Yeah, we do shit from the heart. That's the only reason we did it. Otherwise, we'd have said no. Right. But I believe that somewhere you'll help me if I need you. Ain't that what you give for? You give to receive, correct? Mm-hmm. But when you don't receive, what do you get?
Colder and colder.
You start second guessing everything.
Yeah, because you get tired of giving, and not receiving.
But then you want to believe in your God and say whatever you give, that's from the heart. Yeah, it is, but at the same time, I got a heartbeat.
I'm human.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still flesh and yeah, I'm human. And that's what I be trying to say. Like, I'm not supposed to feel a certain way about.
But if you do,
I ain't gonna say all the things, but
I mean, if you do though, you gotta understand what the feeling is for. Okay, that's that. You gotta categorize what feelings are. And see why you feel what you feel.
Like you said earlier, everybody got certain positions.
Yeah, you gotta understand.
Because if I put this one on there, we ain't gonna be able to handle that.
You need to know that.
But I can put it on this one, he'll be able to handle it.
Just depends on you. You got to categorize feelings just like you put people in positions. You know what I'm saying? You know what make you feel like shit. You know what dealing with somebody might take out of you, or you know what I'm saying, or what it might cost to go over wherever with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And once you strategize that, man, the world ain't gonna make sense no more because you're gonna have your own entity to follow.
Stay y'all life.
Yeah, that too. That's always, the golden thumb. You know what I'm saying? Stick with it. Stay over there.
All right, that's enough sauce for today. I'm just giving y'all a little sample, but yeah, we working on some things, man. It's your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Stay tuned.